Hi, it's Friday, but she's not here this week. She's gone off to a wedding and left you guys with me. And today, I'd like to talk to you about books and feelings.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Hi, I'm Stacey. I'm an Aussie, as you can probably hear, and I'm also a YA author. My debut novel launched just last week. So when Friday asked me to fill in for her, I thought, gosh, what can I talk to you guys about for 5 whole minutes? And because last week was such a huge week, I thought that's it. We'll talk about books and feelings. I had a huge week last week. It was an emotional roller coaster of ups and downs and ins and outs, and you name it, I felt it. I had all of the feels. And when I have days like that, when I'm feeling a particular emotion really strongly, I want to reach for different types of books. Pretty much different feelings make me want different types of reads. There was a time last week when I felt really sad and I was quite down. So I reached for The Fault in Our Stars. It's one of my favourite books. I've read it so many times I've lost count. But it let me feel the sadness I was feeling and wallow in whatever it is I was wallowing in. I know that makes me sound melodramatic, but I guess reading a sad book when we feel sad almost validates our feelings. Maybe it's because the characters go through times that are worse than the ones that we're going through. So it makes me feel a little bit better knowing that things could always be worse. Feeling their heartache right along with them, it's such a wonderful experience. But you know, it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I don't want to reach for a sad book. Or when I'm feeling happy, I don't want to reach for a happy book. I want the opposite. I want something that'll pick me up and make me feel better. Which for me is usually a romance. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling emotionally. When I read books like that, I'll always walk away smiling. And I come out of the experience on a high. Maybe it's because different books evoke different emotions in the reader. When we're feeling down, we sometimes want to read a down book, or maybe the opposite to pick us up. So happy, sad, anxious, all those feelings and wanting to read different books because I felt different ways last week got me thinking, well, what is it in a book that makes the reader feel? For me, I think it's the characters. For example, with The Fault in Our Stars, the characters go through such an emotional journey, but it's not the experience that drags me through the feelings and the emotions. It's the characters themselves. They have such strong personalities and so many feelings that as a reader, I feel right along with them because I know what they're thinking, I know how they're reacting and how they're feeling. As writers, I think it's important to strive to fill our stories with emotion. It's really, really hard to do, but I think it's something we all need to try to do. All of the bestsellers have emotion in their stories and characters, be it good, bad, or even indifferent. The reader needs to feel the way that the characters do. So in spite of my emotional roller coaster of a week, it actually ended on a high. Everything was all right in the end. And I picked up my happy book. I read it and I felt fabulous. Everything ended as it should. Thanks for listening to me today. I'm out.